Cathedral ceilings, so much entertainment, luxury, creativity, refinement, and even some things that you have never seen before if you stick around to the end. Today's tour is a one-of-a-kind that you don't want to miss. Now, wherever you are in the world, this tour is for you, and we're going to get into it right now. Now, my name is Keith Duble. If you don't already know, I'm a realtor committed to bringing you the best property tours in all of Austin. I would love to have you as a part of our YouTube family, so consider touching that subscribe button and leave me a comment below. I would love to know what you love about this house, and I promise to hit you back, guys. I was chuckling quite a bit when I first watched this before I was doing the voiceover on this property. But really quickly, guys, can you take in the entry of this property? This is the gorgeous Rowan 3, and I want to get back to what I was going to say in a minute, but I just don't want to take anything away from entering into this stunning, grand, just prominent, beautiful, stately house. The Rowan 3 is a beautiful, beautiful property, and honestly, there aren't many like it. It is just a stunning demonstration of what this builder is capable of doing. This is a Westin home, and I just love this living room, this cathedral living room with those beautiful windows up top, all of those beams, just so much going on in this amazing, amazing layout. Now I was kind of just chuckling really quickly because when we were doing the intro, my editor didn't even realize that so I do the drone shot, it goes up and over the front of the house, but then it comes backwards. But if there's anything in the screen, that's going to go backwards too. So if you notice some of those cars going backwards, it was kind of made me chuckle. And she said, "Do you want to get rid of it?" And I said, nah, let's just keep it. It's the best. People will love it. So if you got a chuckle out of that too, there you go. Hope I brought some brightness to your day. All right, guys, this property is just stunning. And I don't want to take anything away from it. Let us just focus on this incredible plan. Now, the way that they did this living room is absolutely magnificent. You've got those beautiful built-ins parallel on either side of that awesome fireplace. It goes all the way to the ceiling with those transom windows along the top, and those beams, those are the style beams you typically see for support beams when you do like a cathedral back patio outside with a corner roof, with a pointed roof. You have that beam support structure. Now I don't think that those are load bearing. There's they are aesthetic, and they're probably just for aesthetic. I don't know for sure. I'm not imagining you'd get up there and remove them, but they certainly add a grandeur and just a massive feel. It's absolutely stunning. The kitchen layout is really beautiful too. And you got that beautiful wrap, that cooktop, which is lovely, storage everywhere, glass uppers. You've got your closed lowers, your doors, drawers. You've got that double stack set up on the cabinets above it with that beautiful backsplash. Now that backsplash it is most likely a faux tile that we call Zalige tile. Zalige tile is a handmade Moroccan tile. Every single tile is handmade and hand glazed, and it's not economical at all, which is why I have some. I'm just kidding. We do have some in a couple of rooms in our house, but they're small little kind of accent walls, and they're not cheap. We budgeted for them, but the reason why I mention them not being cheap is only to say that if they did legit Zalige in that house, it would be ridiculous. The price would be crazy because it is really expensive. So we just did a tiny little wall just for some accent. My wife loves, she's a decorator, designer. Check out this incredible owner's suite. That bedroom is large, that tray ceiling up top, and this beautiful separation between the two vanities with that standalone soaking tub in the middle, centered up perfectly between these three picture windows, opposing that walk-in shower with the glass door. And just, I wanted to kind of go back and forth a couple times to really demonstrate what's going on in this house because it's a great layout. It really is a great layout. So you have this awesome shower space here, a little bench seating room there that they perfectly put that little piece of furniture there. Now this closet is incredible. I used to do stock floor back in the day when I worked at Pottery Barn like 15, 17, 18 years ago. And when I first walked into this closet, I immediately thought of the stock room at Pottery Barn because of how big and how much kind of like shelf space there was in that closet. It's huge. It's beautiful. It's incredible. Lots of functionality. And I love this laundry room. You've got the sink, your uppers, your lowers. You've got that shelf, the quartz counter on top of the washer dryer setup so that you can do all your laundry. and you can do all of your folding there. Mudroom opposing as you step out of that laundry space. You have this mudroom here with your bench seating, of course, your cubbies for all the things. And there's some pantry space in this door here, which I'm going to open this door and I'm going to show you this pantry space. So you can walk in, lots of pantry shelves here for, all of your storage and so forth. So everything you need, super accommodating, and just a beautiful setup. So I had to pan the camera back and forth so many times. Like, gosh, this is great. I remember the first time I walked into this, Cody is the sales rep here. She is the sweetest. She's awesome, and she's such a great sales rep and such an ambassador for the brand, the Westin brand, because she is just on point all the time, always working hard for her clients and her, her customers, and also just so cooperative and helpful with realtors. And that is just the staff at this builder, and I've just really enjoyed. And she also, like a lot of sales reps, sometimes will kind of working with realtors may not be their favorite thing, but the realtor is there to serve and work cooperatively and to help all parties and to do things that, the sales reps can't. And also sales reps, same thing. There's some things that no one else can do but the sales rep. So it's a beautiful partnership. And again, Cody's a rock star. So just so thankful for having been able to kind of work with her on various things, but this she's super accommodating and helpful. She was bringing all this information about this property. I remember the first time I came in here and my jaw just hit the floor. I was like, whoa, are you kidding me? Now, just some dimensions and some information about this home, which I will get to momentarily, but the property itself, the Rowan 3, is just it's a really lovely sized home. It's got so much going on, and yeah, we just really, really enjoy being able to spend time here. So we're going to head upstairs. Just as we're looking at the upstairs space, just kind of viewing down into the main. This Rowan 3 plan is 4 beds, 3 baths, 3,500-ish square feet. And there are garage options. Starts at 2, but you can add on. And there's so many other things that you can do to it. This layout is incredible. So this is a entertainment space up here that they have a pool table in. I love that furniture piece, by the way. This is a cool little what's called a Zoom room. Now, I do Zoom a lot with my clients. We are now meeting in person a lot too, but we also Zoom. So having this little space right here, it's like a Zoom room. You can set up your computer in here. It's not your formal office, but it kind of get away from the family. So when maybe your kids are home from school, your family's downstairs, you can come up here. And this is far from all that. It's removed from the bedrooms. It's removed from the downstairs living area. And if you need to jump on a call, it's up there. It's tucked away. It's nice and private. This is a theater space or a media room with a tray ceiling, lots of space in there. That barn door closes, and it's just outside that awesome entertainment space where they have that pool table. Now, Westin is known for these beautiful ceilings that they do in the entryway, and it costs a lot to do around like a spiral staircase. It costs a lot because it's not terribly efficient, and it's not easy. Let's just put it that way. It's not easy. It's not that it's not efficient as much as it's not symmetrical and easy, and the builders have to get really creative with how they build to make the most out of every square inch in the house when you're doing something that's not rectangular or square. And a lot of builders, you'll see in homes, every room is square, right? Because it's easy to build square homes. It's very easy. It's very forgiving if you make mistakes. You do a round staircase that goes up, it just really makes things difficult if you make mistakes. And that's why Westin is such a quality builder, because they have done a great job just planning their floor plans. And if they, you can't really make mistakes, right? You got to do a good job. So really impressive. So upstairs, these 2 bedrooms, you go through this Jack and Jill and back out into another bedroom that's upstairs as well. We're going to go up through that hallway. And this property is starting, if you want this guy, in the 850s. It's in the title of the video. But this guy is going to be in the 850s to start. So, and all of your options and upgrades are going to go from there. This was, that you can see some numbers online. You're going to say, Keith, that's not what I'm seeing online. You may see some numbers supporting high 700s for this property, but it just doesn't exist anymore because the new phases that they're going to be building in are going to require lot premiums and all the things. So you're probably going to be close to the 850 starting. That's very fair. And I just wanted you to be prepared for that. If you are in fact seeing 700s, and people may give you that number just to get you to call them. But of course, we always want to give you the truth. So here are these 3 glass sliding doors, and You're going to walk back around. This is the entryway into the owner suite. I was actually trying to open that door, and I couldn't get it to open. It was locked, and I don't know if it was just me. Sometimes when I'm filming, I don't really want to... I try to unlock doors and prepare as I'm going to walk through, but I just didn't unlock that one. It got stuck. It was probably my fault. So I just walked around, did that side door just outside the owner suite. You have this cool sitting area out here by this fireplace built into that column, which is a really cool multi-purpose. So not only does it support the house, it's also a fire pit, which is really, really functional, really cool. A good, very fair, extended patio, lots of space back here, and lots of options for the backyard. You can do a fire pit out here, you can do a seating area, or you can put a pool. It's pretty much, the sky is the limit. So much going on here. So I'm going to take you back outside, and I mentioned in the intro there's something you've probably not seen before. Well, this property has a really cool feature that they have as an option, and because the left side of the home has a protruding garage that comes out so far, they balance that with another little feature that they put in the yard opposing that extended garage feature. That little bar area, by the way, my favorite. That is the coolest little setup. So cool. Now we're going to head back out. And again, that office, I poked my head in there earlier, but it is a functional office. Cody is working in there. She was kind enough to step out for a few minutes while I did the video. She really is the best. So thank you again for letting us come in. But I wanted to show you this awesome little Casita setup that they have out here. You can do a ton with this. It's got iron doors. You open this up, guys. It was very hot this day, but it's been so nice lately, by the way. You walking up, they did this like as a poker room, which is so cool. So they did a poker room with glass on either side, and they did those shutters in here, like a plantation shutter setup, but it's nice and tall. It's wide open. And again, you can do whatever you want to. You can make this a little living quarters. You could do whatever you want to, but it's a cool little casita setup that's just outside the front of the house, opposing the garage, which is directly in front of us here. And what a stately and elegant plan this property is. I love the Willis. It's a beautiful, the Willis is next door. I'm sorry. This is the Rowan 3. I love the Rowan 3. It is a beautiful plan. And man, I've just really enjoyed kind of going through this tour and seeing it in the past. Guys, we have a video series I want you to be aware of called The Ultimate Guide to Santa Rita Ranch. This property is in Santa Rita. They do have this model in other places, but this one's in Santa Rita. Now, right across the street here is a new amenities coming in. There's an elementary school coming in, but we go through everything you need to know in the Ultimate Guide to Santa Rita Ranch. Check it out. I'll put the link here. Here's 2 more videos you guys can click on to see what we got going on the channel. Thank you for being here and going on this tour, and I am so excited to see you on the next one.